Most people don't fail because they quit. They fail because nothing seems to be happening, so they assume nothing is happening. And that assumption destroys more lives than laziness ever did. You show up, you work, you save something. Not much, but something. Years pass. And one night, you ask yourself a dangerous question. Was this supposed to feel like progress? There was a man named Ronald Read. He fixed cars. He swept floors. He lived in the same small town for decades. No promotions, no headlines. People thought they understood his life. They were wrong. When Ronald Read died at 92, everyone was stunned. He left behind $8 million. No lottery, no inheritance. Just decades of small, boring decisions repeated without interruption. He didn't look successful. He looked invisible. In the jungle, nothing announces its growth. Seeds do not ask for applause. Roots do not hurry. Yet every day, I watch humans run past the soil, impatient, restless, afraid of silence. They dig once, they look, they see nothing, and they walk away. They want fruit without seasons. They want results without waiting. And when nothing looks like it's happening, most people decide they are failing. That is how lives become stuck. Not from lack of effort, but from quitting too early. This is where most people break. They don't quit working. They quit believing the work is adding up. So they reset. New plan, new strategy. And unknowingly, they erase the compounding they already built. There is an old parable told among craftsmen. A stonecutter strikes a massive rock every day, once, twice, 10 times, 50 times. His hands ache, his back bends, and the stone does not move. To an outsider, it looks foolish, pointless, even sad. But on the 101st strike, the stone splits in two. Not because the last blow was special, but because the first one mattered, and the second, and the 50th, and the 100th. The crack was forming long before anyone could see it. Most people quit at 90 because they mistake invisible progress for failure. This is the trap of modern life, especially after 40. You try something for a year. You save carefully. You invest cautiously. You build a habit. Nothing dramatic happens. So, you switch. A new strategy, a new promise, a new shortcut. And without realizing it, you reset your count back to zero. You spend decades doing the first 50 strikes over and over again, always busy, always hopeful, never arriving. Discipline is misunderstood as doing many things. In truth, discipline is knowing what not to abandon. In the jungle, stillness is power. The strongest animals do not move the most. They move only when it matters. Consistency feels boring until it becomes unstoppable. Markets do not reward excitement. They reward time under control. Skills do not grow from intensity alone. They grow from repetition when motivation is gone. What looks slow is often deep. What looks quiet is often strong. Remember these lessons and carry them lightly. First, stop the reset. Every time you abandon a plan too early, you donate your progress to impatience. Second, fewer paths, more depth. One stone, one discipline, one direction, struck repeatedly. Third, trust the invisible. Growth happens long before proof appears. Shinobi trained in silence. Farmers planted before harvest. Builders laid foundations no one praised. So did every life that later looked lucky. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are simply standing at a strike the world cannot see. But hear me carefully. The 101st strike only matters if you are still there to deliver it. Walk slowly, strike faithfully, and let time work for you, not against you. The jungle teaches those who stay.